The Vanishing Hitchhiker. The rain hammered against the windshield as David drove down the winding country road. His headlights barely cut through the darkness, and the world outside was a blur of shadows and water. That's when he saw her. A young woman, drenched and shivering, stood by the roadside, her thumb extended. Her pale face was framed by wet, dark hair, and her eyes held a quiet sadness. David pulled over and rolled down the window. "Need a ride?" She nodded silently and slipped into the back passenger seat. Her clothes were soaked and her skin was icy to the touch. "Where to?" David asked, trying to mask his unease. 42 Willow Lane, she murmured. He nodded and pulled back onto the road. The woman barely spoke as they drove, her eyes fixed on the rainy darkness outside. David stole glances at her from time to time, but something about her presence sent chills down his spine. When they reached the old house on Willow Lane, David turned to tell her they'd arrived. But the seat was empty. The door hadn't opened. There was no sound, no movement. She was simply gone. David's heart pounded as he stepped out of the car and approached the front door. He hesitated before knocking. After a moment, an elderly woman answered. I gave a young woman a ride here," David stammered. "She asked to be dropped off at this address, but she vanished." The woman's face paled. Tears welled up in her eyes. "That was my daughter," she whispered. "She died in a car accident on this road 20 years ago." David felt the blood drain from his face. Behind the woman, on the mantelpiece, was a framed photograph. The same young woman, smiling, forever frozen in the past.